We still have one question remaining, which is when is the summer update dropping? And in today's video I've got confirmed content, developer patterns, and even OMB's opinion on it. And those opinions are pretty important. But before we're gonna talk about dates, let's talk about what's confirmed. First of all, as you guys know, we've gotten the fire department overall. Chances are high we're going to get new vehicles, updated equipment, and possibly some new callouts. Now this doesn't mean that we will be getting this as the first update, even though the developers have been working on this for a very long time now. They keep it pretty mysterious for us. The same with car interiors. Even though they leaked it, we still don't know anything about it. They haven't said anything like, oh, we will be adding it later, or nothing. They're just completely silent about it. It was leaked and then it was completely gone. But now I think this is where the cool part comes. Now we've all seen the new leak from Mr. Fergie, which teased us something pretty cool, this right here, and it doesn't look like much, but I think this has a lot to do with car customization. A few videos ago I said this was going to be apartments and all that stuff, but I don't think apartments will be in this update, even though it could be. I think this has to do with cars, because the only thing we can customize currently is car colors and the rims, as you for example can see right here. Now what if we get real car interiors? Then you can customize a lot more, but maybe we could also get some underglow, maybe you can change the colors of the headlight, and just some more customization, just like we see in, for example, Jailbreak. Now, I still want to talk about apartments because it has been leaked and they said it was just pure for server performance tests, but I don't really know, since a lot of people have been requesting some new city overall and just some new buildings inside River City. Now let's not forget the upcoming event, because those are some stuff that are also pretty important. As you guys can see, the hatch, if you don't know what it is, it's basically an egg hunt. There's been a lot of controversy, which I'm not going to go over. If you want to know more about that, then watch my previous video about everything that you need to know about the summer update. Now quickly, as you guys can see, no ERLC at all. And of course that's kind of sad, but I think that's also pretty understandable, because maybe we will be getting another event, which is the 4th of July. And for the non-US guys here, it's basically a typical American celebration with a lot of fireworks. Now I know everybody's gonna scream in the comments, it's not only a celebration, it means a lot, I know, but I'm not gonna do a whole history lesson, okay? I want to tell the main point, which is fireworks and an event. And that's basically what ERLC did in 2021, but also in 2022. So, as you guys can see, a 4th of July fireworks show. And I know this is just a small thing, but still, this could mean a little bit of a delay for the summer update. Or maybe they will collide it with it. Now, the only problem that there is that they don't really do an event for this anymore. Which means that I think this year will be exactly the same. And that could leave a gap for the summer update, even though we haven't heard anything of them. And even Savage, a developer, said that this summer update is cancelled because he hurts his feeling. Yeah, okay, it's not cancelled, okay guys. But as you guys can see, it's just silent. A month already, nothing. Not even a small little teaser except the one from Mr. Fergie, but all the rest, nothing. So they're clearly working very hard on it. I mean, you can just see it. Crywing is also working on it currently. And funny enough, OMB said that this weekend, surely we will get one teaser. We didn't, but I will be talking about that pretty soon. Because also I want to remind you that OMB is a tester, and he said that they haven't got anything to test, which means that there's currently like nothing ready. Also, as you guys know, we've got protests and a lot of people wanted the fire department update, and then the developers understood it and they said they're working on it, but they haven't really been working on it. At least are we so sure about that? Because let's just be honest, the chances of them adding this is pretty high. That's something that is going to play a big part on when this update is going to drop. The same thing with how many developers we got. We've gotten so many developers, so much time, and we haven't got anything. And there are a lot of reasons for this. For example, the complexity of the game. Like previously it was so easy to update, and now it's just a lot more because we have a lot more stuff, and then they need to remind them constantly with everything they have so we don't get any bugs. Now I still want to talk about the possible updates. First of all, some some new functional stores. And then I'm talking about a gun store in Springfield, because let's be honest, it's kind of dead over there. Now also what could get added are some fictionalized vehicles. As you guys know, Ford has caused ERLC to remove a lot of cars, which a lot of people didn't like, but it just had to happen. And I think out of caution, they're gonna do this for a lot more vehicles. Does that mean that will be coming this summer update? Of course not. Same with a DOT update. A lot of people want it, but maybe it's just not for the summer update. Or even a SWAT rework. And last but not least, a server size increase. A lot of people are demanding to go from 40 to 50 players. That a lot of other games are growing right now, and it's absolutely exploding. I'm talking about Grow a Garden, Welcome to Bloxburg, but definitely also Maple County. They've gotten their summer update and they're also growing big right now. And people are saying, oh, Maple County is going to get better than ERLC. Well, who knows? I just think currently ERLC has just a lot more experience and just a bigger game. Now, every single time we do the same, how can we guess the date? Just by history. This is always the most excited part. Because as you guys know, we're kind of losing hope on this one. And this is exactly what this guy says. When you finally lose hope, then you will get a teaser. And just when you lose hope again, you will get part 1, which contains extremely lackluster updates, new content, and then when you finally get excited, they will release another teaser. Then when the updates start getting bored, then they release a part 2, which could be an update that will either be an absolute banger or be the second worst in terms of being eventful of all summer updates. And of course, it's not true that every update is bad. I think it's pretty relative on how people think how bad these updates are. It's not because your update didn't come out that it's a bad update. Keep that in mind, guys, before you're gonna type no update, no peace. I mean, I understand it, but sometimes a little bit too crazy, you know. So let's talk about the summer update 2021. Very cool update, a lot of hype, and it was already on the 25th of June. That's 5 days ago. The same with the 2022 update, which was on June the 24th. And then of course, let's look at 2022, because 2021 and 22 were pretty outdated ones. 2023 on that side is a little bit more of a realistic one. June the 29th was part 1, and that's already a little bit too late. Then the second part was on August the 5th. And so you guys can see only 2 parts. You can clearly see the 1 month gap. Then before we're gonna make conclusions, let's talk about 2024. Let's talk about a year ago. Then we've got this teaser right here. June the 22nd, we've got this right here, and this was actually pretty cool because now we can see, oh damn, getting 3 different parts, which is something that we still haven't had, and that's already way too outdated for right now. We haven't heard anything. And the first update with a lot of delay, and people were like going crazy, what the hell's happening? July the 1st. Okay guys, July the 1st. We're already July the 1st and we haven't heard anything, and people aren't even saying anything. So I think we kind of have learned with it. I guess the community has accepted the fact that sometimes just we need to have patience. The same with this update, just be patient. Of course the update will be coming. And yes, OMB thought that the teaser will be coming this weekend. Absolutely not. So it's coming for this coming weekend. So when will we be expecting the summer update? It really depends on how many parts we have, but let's just take for example, if it will be 1 part, which is pretty unlikely in my opinion, it will be the end of July. If it's going to be 2 parts, then we are definitely going to be expecting a update mid-July, and then the second part coming in mid-August. Now a teaser would then be coming this week somewhere. I'm guessing the 5th or the 4th, hopefully not right here, because then the update would most likely be coming the weekend after. If it will be 3 parts, then we're talking about something whole different, because then we're getting a little bit late. They're definitely going to bring a teaser very soon. So yes, sometimes my 3 part is a little bit insane, but let's not forget the ERLC developers are just sometimes pretty random, and let's just accept that. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? We've got some pretty unique developers, and I guess that makes them pretty authentic. But just remember guys, it won't be random. Every single time we get a teaser, then we get a hype from the people, and then they will release it. So we know one thing for sure, the features are going to get big. The developers are very quiet, but that means that they could be cooking something pretty insane. So let's expect teasers soon and prepare for a July release. And if this video reaches 200 likes, I'll do what the top comment says. And yes, please don't get too extreme, okay? And don't forget to subscribe, because every new teaser I will be the first one to make a video about. And I'll see you in the next video.